there, I have some stretches and some muscle relaxing techniques for you here today if you have a sore, achy low back. First thing is a lot of times our back pain is due to tight muscles. We pulled a muscle by bending the wrong way. So a good thing to do is to try to loosen the muscle. Ideally, a massage therapist will help you, but if you don't have the massage therapist and you need help right away, your nearest friendly tennis ball or even a lacrosse ball, that's a little harder, can help you out. We take a tennis ball. My left low back is often sore right here. So I put the tennis ball on my back and I get right to where it's kind of sore and achy, and I slowly lower down on that ball, and I'm gonna move it just a little bit to get it right where it hurts. I found the spot that hurts. You probably can't see that I'm moving, but I'm moving back and forth up above that ball about an inch. So it's just kind of slowly massaging that sore spot. Let's say you have more of a strip of muscle up and down that's sore, you can do this, okay? You wanna be careful not to do this for too long, and if you find a sore spot, you can just relax on it and hold it for about 30 seconds, breathe through it, and you may find that this decreases some of your tightness in your low back. If you don't have a tennis ball, but you have a foam roller, either a short one or a long one like I have here, you can put this on the back side of you and then roll. Sometimes it helps to bring your hands here because it takes a little bit of weight off of the sore spot so it doesn't hurt as much. And you just slowly roll back and forth to loosen up those low back muscles. Once you've loosened them up a little bit, and you're only doing 5 or 10 passes of this, not too much, because if you foam roll or do this too much, you can actually make yourself a little bit more sore. So it's a very gentle massaging of the muscle. Once we've done that, a nice thing to do with your sore low back is take knees together, drop them to one side, hold your hand here to keep your knees stacked, and then bring your arm out to one side. This is slowly going to stretch right here in the low back. Hold that for a little bit. Bring the knees up into the middle, grab underneath your knees. I want you to pull, almost lifting your hips off the mat a little bit. That's giving your low back a stretch on both sides. And we bring the knees together, drop the knees over, one hand on the knees to keep them stacked, and we slowly move out. So you're getting a chest stretch here too, but this is also giving your low back a gentle stretch. Bring the knees back into the midline. This time we're going to take one long leg and straighten the other one. One long leg across our body. We're going to hold a hand here and once again take that arm out. So we are getting a chest stretch, but now we're getting a stretch a little bit lower, a little bit more on the hip and out to the side. We bend at the knee. Bring it back in, and then we can do the same thing on the other side, where we take that nice long, oops, I forgot. Let me try that again. Straight leg, straight leg. There we go. I wanted to bend again. We're gonna hold on here. That just keeps the leg down. And breathe. Sometimes it's a little uncomfortable, but just try to breathe into it. In case you have sciatic pain, that's when the sciatic nerve goes down through your butt, down your legs. Sometimes people get a sore butt muscle or a sore leg. Bring the knees together. We're going to show you a little stretch for the deep hip, one of the deep hip muscles. We're going to take one ankle across the knee. Doesn't matter which one you do. We'll do both sides. Grab the thigh opposite this knee and gently pull in. And I do mean gently. And you can kind of rock left and right, and you'll find the best spot. Now we're in the back of the hip, so we're not really in the low back, but sometimes people's low back pain makes them hurt in their hip or down their leg, so this is a nice stretch for you to do. When we release this, we're gonna go keep this bent knee, we're gonna keep that foot on the outside of the other leg, and we're gonna gently pull across. This is getting the same area, but a little bit more to the side. Before we were back here behind the hip bone, now we're kind of on the side of the hip bone, gently pulling in. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. So we bring the knees in, we cross an ankle over a thigh, and gently pull in. In order to make this video a little on the shorter side, I'm going fast through these stretches. Know that this is to show you, you don't have to follow along. You can hold these stretches longer than I am. So I'm gonna rock back and forth to find that sweet spot. I found it right there, and then I gently pull this thigh in a little bit more. Get that good stretch behind the hip. Now I'm gonna straighten one leg. This knee that was across the thigh, I'm gonna pull it across my body. Gently relax. Sometimes you have to breathe into this. You get into a stretch and your body resists a little bit. Just inhale and exhale, and as you exhale, usually your body will relax a little bit more. All right, bring both knees back into the chest. Drop knees to either side, doesn't matter which. I'm just showing you how to switch positions safely. Instead of rolling up from this position, I'm gonna roll to the side. That's a little safer for a sore low back. And I'm gonna finish with what we call child's pose if you're a yoga person, or prayer pose perhaps. We're gonna just sit our hips as close to our heels as we can, drop our head to the mat, and reach our fingertips towards the top of the mat. Then we can take one arm, cross it across, and I'm doing a reach to my left and to my right, and I'm leaning my hips to the left. And then I can repeat it on the opposite side. And that's if you've got one side or the other that's a little bit more sore. Get a little stretch there. All right, so that was a quick tutorial on low back stretches and some self-massage you can do at home. I hope this helps.